All right, well, welcome back. Um, Today is a pretty big day. We are sitting here at King Mswati III International Airport, right on the southeastern edge of Africa, and we are leaving Africa today. So we are going to be making the Madagascar crossing. So as you can see, I'm going to be getting the plane started, and once she's up and running and the avionics are on, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little view of the map, exactly where our course is going to be taking us. So let me just tend to the aircraft, and we'll come back momentarily.
November 316 request to end pushback received.
Ground Cessna Juliet November 316 request taxi for departure to the south.
Cessna Juliet November 316 taxi to and hold short of runway 20 using taxiway cross runway 20. Contact tower on 124.9er when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 20 using taxiway cross runway 20 Cessna 316.
All right, so fuel is 100%, and this is our route. So as you can see, we're going to be making a fairly large crossing here, just to give you an idea. This is about nearly 700 nautical miles of a lake here. So our maximum on this aircraft is probably a little over 900. We're actually going to be pushing that in a few lakes from now, so stay tuned for that one. But this is a significant crossing here. So the weather's good. It's going to be a great distance test for us as well. Test our fuel consumption at certain throttling speeds, and monitor our pounds per hour fuel consumption, which we can monitor on the Garmin as well too. So a lot of calculations are going to be going into this lake, but nonetheless, we are leaving mainland Africa. We're taking off for the last time here and continuing our journey. So we had quite a bit of time here, but Madagascar is ahead. So let's get ourselves situated and up in the air. All right, here we go. All right, and we are off. Flaps up.
Cessna 316 continue for south departure.
Tower Cessna Juliet November 316 continue for south departure.
Heading a bit on course here, so the navigation can pick us up. We will continue our climb. I think we'll stick about 7,500 feet. Really above 10,000 you need oxygen anyways, and it's going to be a long flight, so I don't exactly think the family's going to want to be wearing oxygen masks for a few hours. So we will keep it about 7,500 and adjust as necessary based on conditions. So we'll get up to speed get up the altitude, rather, and settle in our cruising power. Alright, enjoy the views for a little bit.
Cessna 316 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Tower Cessna Juliet November 316 frequency change. Approach Cessna Juliet November 316 is type Cessna Caravan 3 miles east of Foxtrot Delta Sierra Kilo 3,600 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Juliet November 316 approach. Squawk 2741.
Squawk 2741 Cessna 316.
Cessna 316 radar contact 3 miles east of Foxtrot Delta Sierra Kilo 4,000 feet. Altimeter 29.908.
Roger Cessna 316.
Alright, so we are at cruising altitude. Some of the last sights of mainland Africa we're going to see. Let's throttle back here a little bit. Out of that propeller. Keep the engine nice and easy and green. I'm looking at that pounds per hour. gauge right here. Just tweaking this a little bit for current conditions. We'll probably drop this down to about 60% on throttle. Obviously, our it's going to continue to drop here a bit, but I've noticed between 60 and 70, I really don't gain much airspeed, and I save quite a bit of fuel. So. Alright, so we are almost clear of mainland Africa. You'll see we actually have a peninsula up there. See a little bit better out here. So, anyways, there's the coastline. Then you got this peninsula that connects back to the coast there and kind of comes out. It's actually, from what I can tell on the map, it's a national park or national reserve. Googling some pictures in the area, looks quite beautiful actually. Might have been another fun stop, so you can kind of see it here, right? Let me zoom in a little bit for you on the map. So that's what we're kind of flying over.
Cessna 316 contact Barra Center on 126.1. Good day.
Going to 126.1 Cessna 316. Barra Center, Cessna Juliet November, 316 7,500 feet.
Cessna Juliet November 316 Barra Center altimeter 29.89er, continue as planned.
9er. Pressure changing quite a bit actually as we're leaving here. Alright, so almost blew ahead of us. Let's continue a little further and we'll check back in when we're over the ocean again. Alright, welcome to Oceans of Blue. We are well under our way, now past the coast, making our way to Madagascar. I believe it's pronounced, or it's called the Mozambique Channel that we're actually crossing. It actually is, you can tell, quite a large body of water, part of the ocean, of course, but this particular section of the ocean, I guess, is considered that channel as we make our trek across Madagascar. And of course Madagascar is still part of Africa. But it is a big deal that we're leaving the mainland. I know my daughter was super excited to get to Madagascar, so this will be fun. So as you can see, we got quite a bit of up here. We got quite a bit of time or distance to cover still. And if we look at our, I know it's hard to see there, but I'm burning about 275 pounds per hour of fuel, and a little over 4 hours of flight time left. I'm just going to say 5 in case we have an issue in the area or weather. So even at 275 times 5, we're at just under 1,400 pounds of fuel, and as you can see, we got about 976 pounds in each tank. So we are good to go. So yeah, we're going to continue this journey across, and thanks for joining us. Come back as we continue our adventures in Madagascar, and then as we do some island hopping over to South Asia. So exciting stuff ahead. So thanks for tuning in. Do come back, and leave a comment or a like. I'd love to hear back from you all as we keep this journey going. All right, take care. God bless.